Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about the number 8 personal year, which is quite opposite of the internal 7-year. 8 is going to be very external, and so this is the cycle, the 8th cycle in the 9-year epicycle, and we experience these personal years over and over again, just like seasons, and it's all in mathematical order. So before we begin, I will introduce myself as Mary. I am a professional numerologist. I've done this professionally for 4 years, but I've been in self-study for the past 14 years. So I'll help you calculate your personal year number for 2021, and this formula is super simple. It can be calculated for any year in the past, present, or future. So 3 components to this formula. So there's 3. First, you need your day of birth, your month of birth, and the year that you want to calculate that in. So using my birthday example, I'm born on the 28th of November, and I want to get the personal year number for 2021. So those are your 3 components. So what you do is you divide those 3 components into a single digit, then add them all up together again until you get a single digit. So for example, I take 2 plus 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, and that all equals down to 17. And the goal of numerology is to calculate things until you get a single digit. 17 is not a single digit yet, so I have to take 1 plus 7 equals 8. So according to this formula, in 2021 for me, I am experiencing personal year number 8 this year that the video is published. So now let's get into the insight for the number 8 year. So I would say, so I've been giving metaphors to of growing a seed for every year, and this is the year of the harvest, collecting the harvest. This is the year of accumulation, just like the number 8 symbol. What you put out is gonna come back to you in the number 8 year, and this is the year of materialization, the physical world, the external world. Like all your focus and your goals are on the outside now. Opposite of last year. Last year, a lot goes on internally last year. So this is kind of a relief year when it comes to getting more things manifest successfully. It is the year of abundance and accumulation. Those are the 2 major themes of this year. So 8 points to share. First thing I think about is financial opportunity. So you will not lack the resources or the opportunities to advance yourself professionally or career-wise. So this is the year where you get rewarded and recognized for everything that you've done the past 7 years in positive terms. There's going to be a lot of professional achievements, more connections to people in a higher network, as well as you achieving a higher status, and that's from your previous efforts, previous work from the past 7 years. And manifesting is so much easier. So in the number 8 year for me compared to last year, if I want to get something, it will come to me. And it was so much easier. Like I had more money, I had more clients, I had more connections, I got contacted by other people to do like charity work as well. So it's very focused on what's happening out here. How do I accumulate money, as well as to share my time, energy, or money as well. And then next thing I want to talk about is personal success. So power, so that's the first topic of personal success, is your inner power. What you do with it, like when do you step back, when do you control a situation, do you stand in your power, do you stand up for yourself, do you demand your self-worth? So that's going to be challenged for you. That's opportunities for you to grow towards that, to expand your power, to be confident in who you are and your own skills and abilities. Then also, as a part of a power, show your authority. There are situations that need you to show your authority and your leadership. This is not the year to be passive at all. And in relating to that, you're going to be tested with being passive versus being active. So if you have a big goal or you have a big dream you want to get to, if you do nothing but just relax, it's surely going to prove to you nothing is going to happen. But if you do stay active and you take action, it will happen for you in the number 8 year. Very lucky in the number 8 year on the highest when it comes to positive experiences. Then I want to talk about emotional control. So 7 year is more about facing facts, facing the logic, and just, it's not about holding in your emotions. It's just that probably more confident, more demanding. I certainly was in the number 8 year. Like, I spoke up more for how I felt as well. And it's all much related to like my self-worth. Like, I deserve to be heard, I deserve to be seen, and my voice is important, my skills and my talents and my efforts are important. So it's all about believing in yourself in the number 8 year to succeed. And also influence is huge as well for you to personally succeed. So it's all about how you want to influence others. There's people who take on more leadership positions, take more charge, take charge more, delegate tasks, lead groups, be the manager, be CEO, start their own business in the number 8 year. And again, it's not the year to be passive at all. You have a lot more power, a lot of justice done for you as well. Then when it comes to justice, I should have mentioned this earlier. So it tends to be a lucky year financially. Not always, but very common. Higher finances, higher financial opportunities. But also in the law of karma, what you do always comes back to you. So if there are experiences where maybe you cheated somebody, or you, let's say, smoked a pack of cigarettes every day, the number 8 year is when it manifests. For example, like lung cancer. Like, not to scare you, it's just a dramatic example just to make a point. So karma, yeah, we're talking about karma right now, cause and effect. And to make it really work for you, you gotta do justice, you gotta speak with truth, you gotta do your actions with fairness, honesty, and integrity in the number 8 year. Be kind to people, be honest to people as well, or it's gonna bite you back in the butt. So it's all about doing the right thing. As somebody who is more influential and has more power in the number 8 year, it's really important. And also truth and justice being served. So just to add to that, people tend to deal more with, when it comes to law or legalities or legal contracts or authorities, like handling those situations, but also just letting you know that it's like, this is the year where you can handle anything versus the number 7 year. 7 years kind of like maybe, it's not maybe, but more healing, more like, I don't get why it happened to me. And now number 8 year is all about, well, if I want something done, if there is a will, there is a way. So it's all about being very confident. Just like a CEO. Think of a CEO or executive or entrepreneur in the number 8 year. That is your role. And so besides having a lot more finances come to you, a lot more opportunities, there's also higher expenses. So that could mean higher investments. You want to invest in this course. You want to pay for school. You want to pay for a new car. So like higher expenses. But so just remember to be wise about your spending as well. This is the year to really better your relationship with money. This is not the year to like spend everything. So really watch your finances. Be smart about your money in the number 8 year. That's how you're going to keep the energy flowing as well. And also with energy flow, it's not the year to be, the way you treat money, it also shows in the number 8 year. So I would say be generous in the number 8 year. It's not about holding in money so tight. So my point is not to throw your money away, as well as not holding money so tightly. I had like a friend / mentor who told me, if you hold on to money so tight, like I'll give you a visual, is holding it so tight in one hand, and that you don't even allow other sources or other connections, financial connections to enter your hand. So like hold it out. So that's a good thing. Really good energy flow. Remember to balance that. Then let's talk about personal success. So when it comes to how you work, your work environment, your colleagues, practice warmth, practice honesty and fairness and being generous. That is going to attract abundance. So when it comes to generosity, it doesn't necessarily have to mean money. Money is energy. It's just you giving. You're inspired to give. That could be giving your time, giving your energy, giving your attention, giving your wisdom and knowledge, or it could be money too. It could be with charity as well. It tends to be a philanthropic year. And people who do give, those are actually people who have a lot, who feel like they have enough. So it's all about the year where it's not about like counting your materials, because that tends to be like just a superficial surface level world. Abundance all starts with inside. So counting your blessings, appreciating things every day in the number 8 year, that's really going to increase your abundance. And next, I want to talk about work. So take charge at work, delegate tasks, be a leader, start a business, initiate things. So be a confident boss or manager in the number 8 year. It's needed. You really deserve this position. And also with work, be honest and fair. That's really important. Also have direct communication with people, and it tends to be the year where people will just like say whatever's on their mind, or if you have an opinion about something, you're more like, you just want to tell people what you think. That's the energy of number 8 life path as well, just very direct, maybe have a foot in the mouth syndrome. I definitely have that. So communicate directly, just like, you know, with balance, not too like just shouting out everything. It's all about like letting people know what you think. Then also improving your relationship with money when it comes to work. So for me, I have a friend who is a financial advisor. He just like really reminded me what I learned in high school that I threw away. Is all about like, I keep track of all my expenses and all my income, which I rarely ever did before. And me tracking the past activities, it just made such a huge difference. And I really improved the relationship that I have with money, as well as feeling abundant and the ability to attract more abundance, as well as to give. And I did get involved with a lot of charity events by just giving my numerology services, and people pay it forward to a charity. So really good about that, a part of giving my time and energy and skill. Then when it comes to business, it's a good year to hustle, but also be aware of burnout. I definitely did have 2 moments this year of burning out, just like being fried from the work that I did. I tend to be more relaxed when it comes to work, because I work smarter than harder. But yeah, definitely it's not uncommon to burn out in the number 8 year, because you're trying to like keep the money going, keep it flowing, and keep providing for yourself and your family or your loved ones. So that's really important. Just remember who you're working so hard for. Then, in addition to business, this is a good year to join forces with power players. Connecting with people who have more authority, more power, more influence to help you get to where you're going to raise your name. It's a good year to invest as well in consultants or advisors when it comes to your success. And also a good year for business to practice your negotiation skills, being more confident with getting what you want in a fair way. And also invest wisely and strategically in the number 8 year. So again, think about being a boss, being a CEO. For people to trust you to be in that position, you gotta be responsible, you gotta be wise, and you gotta be strategic about your projects and your money and your power. Then last thing I want to talk about is what you need to be aware of in the number 8 year. So I did mention burnout. So remember to smell the roses from time to time. Enjoy your money. Do not forget to enjoy your money in the number 8 year. I even have to remind myself that from time to time. Next, what to be aware of is self-sabotage. So we're really work on your self-worth in the number 8 year. So if you have a job and you've done so much for your company or your boss, this is the year to show them what you got, to prove yourself, as well as to demand what's right, like what you've already earned. And if you're passive about it, you're not going to get the promotion or career advancement. Or when it comes to business, don't be afraid to raise your prices for your own for your self-worth. If you've been thinking about that for a while, this is your sign to raise your prices for what you deserve. And otherwise, if you're gonna keep having self-limiting beliefs when it comes to money, it will lead to self-sabotage. For example, being near the peak of success, then you attract a mistake or an accident, and you just sabotage yourself, and then you just act like you're a victim. So no, it's all about inner power, empowerment in the number 8 year. Don't forget that. Then, next thing to be aware of is being uptight with money. Like I explained a few minutes before, it's all about holding your hand out and letting the energy flow. It's always gonna come. Money comes and goes. Just know that. And this is the world filled with abundance as well. And counting your blessings is important. Last thing about what to be aware of is acting above the law. So with 8, power is a huge theme in the number 8 year. So just be careful, like do things with ethics, to be honest and to be fair in the number 8 year. It's not the year where like you see a financial opportunity, like for example, launder a lot of drugs and money across the country and say like, oh, this is gonna make me $1 million. I can do it. No, that's acting above the law. You will get caught in the number 8 year. So that is it for this personal year reading. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know if this makes sense. Leave it in the comments below. And also, if you'd like a personal reading from me, check out my website in the description and feel free to book. So that is all for today. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.